It is 2021, and it is time to start off on a fresh foot. Uh, get your start a new life over again, as I said. I'm starting a new life over. 2020, I don't even want to talk about that because that was just downright rude. That year was just very rude. And I just want to start 2021 off with a good foot by saying that I'm blessed that I woke up today, this morning, on this cold, icy Friday. Yes, it is, I guess you would call this freezing rain and ice out here in St. Louis. And, but it's everything then practically melted except for what was on the windshield. But this year I'm going to make this my strong year. I am going to start off with a fresh diet, a fresh mindset. I need to go and get my sage because I ran out of sage, and everywhere I went they were out of sage. Can you believe that? So I'm going to try and do this diet. I'm gonna try and stick to it. I'm not going to have the red meat. Last week I did. I was trying to start it last week, but then I started having a taste for the pork, and so I made some pork steaks. And when I tell you it tore my stomach up, I made them pork steaks. My stomach was hurting, and my head was hurting. Like that whole entire week, I was eating them, and then I had made some. Because then I think one day this week I had actually made some pork chops, and once again that tore my stomach up. My head had been hurting, and I was like, you know what? I said, because I haven't had any pork for so long, I was sticking to the chicken, turkey, fish, foods like that. I was sticking to that, and it's just like, I had a taste for it, and I went and got the pork, and my freaking stomach was hurting so bad, and my head was hurting. Like I couldn't even stand to turn on the lights because my head was hurting so bad, man. Oh my god. So I went on and did a detox drink to flush the whatever toxins was in my body. I went on and did that. I had my raspberry, black, and green tea, all together. And, I just, stayed with the fruit and yogurt to kind of, try and balance everything out. And then, all this week I was eating like fruit, salads, just to, try and, like I said, balance myself out because my stomach had just really been messing with me, and it had been making me so tired. I'm probably tired because I worked practically every day this week. One day I did a 12, and then another day I did a 10 because it's the holiday. People haven't been showing up to work, and it's really more money coming into my pocket. But I'm also wearing myself out, where it has gotten to the point, as soon as I go home, I get in the bed and I go to sleep. I mean, I get up in the bed with my son, I read him a book, we have a conversation, talk, or whatever. But that's just how it's been. And then like on my off days, he's been home with me, of course, because daycare is closed. He's at home with me, we talk, we play, we do a little bit of learning, things like that. And because I, with my other job, during COVID, I had already put in to be off, for Christmas break. And, my other supervisor, she had found somebody to, watch my one client for 2 weeks. And that client unfortunately did end up getting COVID. Now, did they pass away? I don't know. I have to check up with that. But she was also, she had, not only did she have COVID, but her dementia, was moving rapidly also, and she had started getting violent towards me. And I was like, you know what, I just can't do this. I can't do it. So, but I know I have a lot of resolutions, New Year's resolutions going on that I do plan on accomplishing, because like I said, last year was just turmoil with everything being pushed to online, going to school online, and I just was unsuccessful with it. My fall semester was, I would call it straight trash, because I ended up having to drop it because I lost another job. I was trying to do online learning and just couldn't stay focused. I'm out here trying to find me another job to make ends meet, because bills would never stop. Not even when you did, your bills would not stop. So I did find me another job, and now I'm just trying to stay focused. I did sign up for my classes, and a lot of the classes are the ones that I either failed or dropped, and I had to retake them over within a year, because it was something called a COVID drop, where you have 1 year to take the classes over again, or I have to pay for them out of pocket. Well, because I dropped my classes last semester, I'm gonna have to pay for my classes out of pocket anyway, because I was on academic probation. And I did not know that I couldn't drop these classes while on academic probation. So I'm gonna have to pay for these classes out of pocket. I lost my financial aid, so I'm gonna have to be on the ball with these classes, because I just can't keep paying for classes out of pocket. And then people in the hoopla about getting this little stimulus pay. It really ain't nothing. It's $600, and then another $600 for every dependent that you have that lives with you. Okay, that little $1,200 don't even, it covers maybe rent and 2 of the cheapest bills that I have. Okay, but luckily I did save up. I still had some of my income tax return. I still had my other stimulus check, and I had been stacking up for a while, ever since I knew that I was going to practically be a single parent. I had been stacking up, damn. Okay. Yeah, I had been stacking up, and because I knew I was making it my emergency fund. Everybody always needs to have an emergency fund, and that's what I had. I had my emergency fund stashed away. Also I had got a claims reward, so I still had that in my account also. So I feel as though I did pretty good. But then also last week, my car, I bought a new car in April. My car went out on me, and now I'm having car difficulties, and I took it to a car lot, and they were talking about over $4,000 in repairs, and that's more than what I put. That's like twice as much as I put down as a down payment for my car. So I'm going, I found somebody to repair it for a lot cheaper, but as of right now, I'm without a car. I'm driving my sister's car, and I'm it's like a, how can I describe it? I don't even know how to describe it. It's like I'm taking other people out of their element. I'm taking people out of their element, of what they need to do and everything else. But at the end of the day, I'm just thankful that, I have a way to work. My sister and my mother and my niece have been watching my son for me during this time. And, daycare opens back up on Monday. So, I'm really thankful for, my little team of people, to help me through this time. My son's father, his mother has been, keeping him also. And, I'm grateful and thankful for her. And yeah, that's basically been it. I just been having to take a deep breath. Okay, come on, you can get over it, because I'm not going any faster. Because you're like, I'm just thankful for, my little circle of people, who've been helping me. Yesterday he was with my cousin, and I was, thankful, she, offered to keep him. And yeah, that's, basically it. I'm, making further plans for me and Quincy, as for, a lot of things, trying to get him a little bit more active, and trying to find him like some type of little sports or little activity that he can get involved in. But the way COVID has been going, he was supposed to take we were both supposed to take swim classes over the summer, and the swim classes were canceled. Birthday party, everything was practically canceled. So, yeah, that's just been the trials and tribulations of 2020, and I'm thankful that I did not contract COVID. That's the most thankful thing, that I am blessed for, not having COVID. I did not get COVID in 2020. That's, something that I am blessed and thankful for. I knew my limitations of where to go, like crowds of people, being around crowds of people. I basically, stayed to myself, or I would go, see the basic people, my mom, my sister, my niece. Yeah, that's basically really who came over. Like everything else, I was going to school on Saturdays only, so that was 4 times I did have to go to the campus. And yeah, other than that, my son we haven't really been around people. We went to a Halloween party, and that was the only really big crowd that we did, like a Halloween party. And Quincy was a little fussy. And plus he, I could tell that he was trying to get a little bit up under the weather. So we left, and we really wasn't even there, I'm gonna say 30, 45 minutes. But, everything is cool. 2020, I'm coming in strong. I got my goals set. I'm gonna accomplish these goals, and, get the ball rolling on a positive note. So I am actually on, pulling up to my job right now, because we've had a lot of people do no call, no shows, and these people actually still have jobs. So I'm just, a little bit confused on that. Like, how do these motherfuckers still be having a job and don't even be showing up to fucking work? Like, it's people that ain't even been to work 2 weeks, and they know that they are on the schedule to work. So yeah, that's what I'm confused about. It just kills me that these be the same ones who, get the bonuses, get the raises, and don't never really come to work. So I've just been like a little tad bit confused. But hey, the only person I need to worry about is myself. That's the only thing I need to be worried about. So So everybody, I hope your 2021 is starting off blessed, and it's starts off on the right foot with no negativity, no. Damn, that's a chaplain. Oh, no. I'm trying to find a close parking space so I could just fuck in the glass. Yeah, so I want everybody, I want everybody's year to start off on the right foot. Even my haters, start your year off on the right foot by, on a positive note. That's all I really have to say. Don't let other people's downfall become your downfall. I'm late, y'all. So everybody have a wonderful and blessed Friday. Bye, guys.